Raven.
And we're sitting on our porch in Bali, one of our last days of our Asia sabbatical for the summer. And we'll show you what the rice paddies look like over there in a minute. And we wanted to just share a little bit about what our experience has been, what we want to bring back to everyone and share with everyone about our journey. So for me, this trip to Asia, and especially the last couple weeks, have been about learning to slow down and also being so drawn to the people and the land here and reminding myself to bring this energy back. And what I found in Bali is that people feel in their bones content. There's this deep sense of contentment, there's this sense of gratitude and the sense of love. And it's something that I felt when I grew up in Asia, especially in Thailand. And it's been so wonderful to come back here and feel that again and be reminded of that. And that sometimes in the West we get so caught up in being busy and in succeeding or figuring out what we're going to do with our lives or being serious about whatever we're being serious about, that we forget to just enjoy. And also to take the time every day to connect back to our source, to connect back to spirit and whatever that source is for us. And in this culture, they're constantly doing offerings to the spirit, to the gods, to the lands. And they're in little forms of these little banana packets that have little cookies or flowers or rice. And they do offerings with incense 3 times a day, all over the place. And one of the things that I've also loved is that many of the places where they have the offering, there's a pedestal, and on the top of the pedestal there's a throne, and it's usually carved or made out of stone, and the throne is empty. And that's to remind us that we might have concepts of what the divine is, but really it's that empty space, that unknowable, that is what we're connecting to and what permeates everything. It's not separate from what's in us or what is the land, what the land holds. So slowing down and bringing more ritual and connection into our lives is what I want to bring back with me and what I want to share with all of you, that you may find that in your life. Yay. How about you, Raven?
For me, this whole summer, but especially this trip while we've been here, has been about going out into the world and really experiencing it as deeply as possible, and then coming back in, away from people, away from busyness, and going as deep as I can into myself, into my own experience of union with everything around me, and dropping into that space through different practices and through just breathing and just being in different places, and going as deep as I can and staying there for very long periods of time. And then coming back out and going back out into the world, re-engaging, walking into the marketplace, into the metote once again, and noticing what is it that pulls me out of that sense of union, that sense of openness, of free flow of energy that's coming through me all the time, and that connection to the underlying consciousness that's always there. And what is it that hooks my attention or pulls me away from that, that causes my perceptual field to collapse back down again? And then coming back away from the world, contemplating that, sitting with what needs to be cleared or what needs to be opened through again, and then doing that work, and then going back into the complete merging again, just going back into the spaciousness that is in everything, staying there for long periods of time, then coming back out again and going out into the world again. So that's been my process this whole summer. And it's been really fun. I did that alone for a while, and then I did it with some people in Seattle for a while, and then I was alone again, and then I was here with HeatherAsh. And so just to mix in all of these different elements around how to relate to people from that place of stillness and openness without having my attention collapse by anything that's arising in circumstance. And so some interesting things have happened in that. One of them is that in clearing space and clearing space and opening is spontaneous creativity. has arisen for me, which has been kind of a new thing, where I just have a creative flow, and I wrote a song, and I came up with a skit, and I did a bunch of writing while we were out and about, and just to see that arise inside of me, just from the fact that there's space. So in that spaciousness, creative, juicy, goddess, life force energy just arising naturally and expressing itself, and then coming out into the world, and then going back into the stillness and back into the the deep consciousness again. And so that's been a really fun play, just to watch the play of life flowing through me and actually having new things arise because of the stillness and the space that's there.
Yay. Okay, let's show you a little bit about what our view has been to share with you. So this is the view from our porch and all the rice paddies. I don't know if you can hear the roosters crowing in the background. May this view inspire you, and may you tap into your own creativity and stillness, and also sense of play. Say bye-bye, Raven.
Namaste.
Bye.